Michael Thome. I'm VP of Global Sales for ContractPodAi. And wow, roles and responsibilities. What don't I do? And at a scale up, everybody's doing everything. So I'm responsible primarily for our revenue number, driving our sales across the globe. Responsible for going to occasional events like this, which have been terrific. Coaching, training, working with the marketing team. I mean, you name it. It's a hat that I wear regularly, as does everybody in the organization. Sure. So what we drive our business outcomes for the legal department, for the procurement teams, and for the sales team as well. We drive speed to revenue, help mitigate risk, help lower revenue leakage across a company. And so when you come to an event like this and you get a chance to meet with key stakeholders, what I would even call economic buyers, general counsels, VPs of procurement, folks from the legal function that have decision-making authority, you have a really material conversation. And what's great about an event, especially the IQPC event, is that the folks that we're meeting with at this event really come to the table with real pain, real priorities they're trying to fix and that are top of mind, areas they're trying to accomplish, fix, or avoid. And it's exciting because you have a real meaningful conversation and you work on solving those problems and you schedule next steps with them. So it's a very meaningful event for us, and we gain a lot of traction in the market as a result. And also, simply put, I think the event more than pays for itself from a revenue perspective. Yesterday I participated in a roundtable on risk and managing risk, third-party risk specifically. And what I really like about that is, one thing, I don't have to talk. I let other people do it. I ask questions and it facilitates the conversation. But what I really thought last night's session was really nice was you saw folks from all different companies, slightly different roles and responsibilities, some in compliance, some in just purely the GC legal function, but all with some common pain points, common issues that they're having across the board, managing risk with their suppliers. And I felt like everybody was leaning in and getting a lot of benefit from that by sharing each other's sort of current state and ideal state with each other, how they've solved for some of those problems, or how most of them haven't really completely solved for it. So my takeaway from there is I think some of the best events you can have here are just getting people together so they can share their knowledge about what they're doing and how they're trying to solve for it. Yeah, like I was saying before, the folks that we're meeting with are coming to us with real initiatives, real pain points, and trying to solve for it. And so right away, I think what you do a really great job here is you prep us with, I think, that book, I call it the dossier. It gives you good prep information, so you have a good starting point for the conversation. And then the conversations are really meaningful. And I would say out of probably the 8 meetings that we've had over the last day and a half, I would say 4 of them are real opportunities for us to continue talking to them, and again, potentially even becoming a customer. I think it's been terrific. Personally, I've really enjoyed working with your team. I think your team is very efficient in managing, the transfer from, the one-to-one meetings to the collaborative sessions you have in the conference rooms. I think the food and event last night was great. You do the themed event. I think it creates an environment where people want to chat with each other. I think that's the main thing, right? You're trying to accomplish things. You're trying to have some key takeaways. They want to learn about the industry and about each other. But you do it in an environment, I think, that is meaningful for the attendees. And they walk away feeling great. And that's probably why you have such great attendance.